morning. It's Monday, and I have no idea what week we're in. I think this is vlog 11 or something. I've got a big production line going on today because I've got lots of rucksacks to print and I've got some tins to print as well. And they need to be done today because I need them to get to the customer for the 5th. So yeah, there's lots going on. Sorry, it's just printing over there. So down here we've got bags to print. Oh, hang on. No, I can't do it back to front. Hang on a minute. So I've got bags to print, logos to put on the bags. These are bags that have been pressed. These are bags that are waiting to be pressed because when they come delivered, they have all these little knots in the way. And as you can see, it's really buckled. So I find it easier just to give them a quick press beforehand. These are drawstring rucksack bags, which I have to say, ooh, they are rather lovely. They've got this sort of linen effect, you can see, and they are lined. So actually they are super little bags. I'm going to be doing some sort of specials of these because I've got some mistakes that I've made. I did a batch, but I spelt the name wrong, so I've got to redo them. But I will be doing some offers on the ones that I upcycle, so keep your eyes posted for that. Anyway, I'd better get on and get printing. Yeah. Today is Thursday, and I've been busy printing baubles. I will show some. This little Highland Coo. Thinking that might be a bulldog. Not very good on dog identities, not identities, breeds. Giraffe. I've also been doing a load of bookmarks for January and doing some illustration for some placemats. And I've also done this keyring. You can't read it because it's back to front, but it says I am dress obsessed, and it's for a lady who loves dresses, popsy dresses in particular. So that's a secret Santa that's going to her. So I'm not going to say who it is, who's ordered it, but there you go. I got various different bits of printing today. I've just done a family portrait on a coaster, and I need to do one on a mug, and then I need to print up the actual thing. I have edited my vlog. I did like a mini tutorial vlog on how I did my vinyl last week. The one that I was really chuffed about with, you know, sparkles and everything else. So I did that this morning. I'm waiting to hear from a customer who has given her daughter loads of really, really gorgeous things, and I can't wait to hear how that has gone as well, but I have to wait until the end of the day, so I won't be able to tell you till tomorrow. I've got some more books to do. The one thing I do need to do is I need to work out when my last order date will be for taking orders. I think it's going to be different depending on what the product is. It's like if it's baubles and bookmarks and simple printing stuff like this, it could very well be right up until, you know, a couple of days before the kids break up from school. But things like portraits, that can take a good couple of weeks. I've got 3 portraits on the go at the minute, and they do take a lot of designing, so they sometimes can take quite a long time to do. So I think I'm going to be closing those at the end of this week. The rest of the things, possibly I won't close for another week yet, if not 2. So I really had better get on and do a little bit more. Righty-ho, so The design you saw me doing earlier, I've printed up, and I've got some foil which I've cut to size. I don't want it on my logo, just on there. Now, I've seen this done on a laminator before rather than an actual foiling machine, so it's going to be interesting to see if it works. I have loaded up the I have turned the laminator on. That's about as bright as it gets, so you spend ages looking at it going, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. Right, so let's see. Apparently it isn't quite as good as using a proper foiling machine, but it's basically the same sort of thing, so I thought it would be worth trying and seeing. The only difference is with not having a foiling machine, it doesn't come with a carrier sheet. When I laminate on these things nowadays, you're not meant to use a carrier sheet, you just bung it through, whereas years ago you always had a carrier sheet, so I've got nothing to try it on. So we shall wait and see. Oh my gosh. Right, okay. It has buckled quite a lot, but I don't know if that's gonna... Oh. I should have put you on a tripod, sorry. Well, it's not too bad for a first attempt. It's not ideal, and it hasn't picked out the different colours very well. But for a first go, that's not too bad. I think what I'll do next time is try it without any colour on the background and see if that makes any difference. So it didn't work particularly well. I will show you my... It wasn't particularly good. So I'm going to whack it in the heat press. I have no idea if this is going to work at all, but I figured, you know, may as well try. Oh. Sorry, dear people, I didn't mean to drop you. Okay, so about 10 seconds, and I wonder if that will have done it. See, the trouble is, what was happening was it was creasing. It looks like it is still creasing in places. Let's see what that's like. You can see there's still a ridge. I mean, it could well... Sorry, hang on. It could well be that the reason it is causing ridges is the type of card that I'm using. Because there, it hasn't covered it at all, like. It's done that star in that top corner quite nicely though, but it's gone all over the red. There was red in there, so it shouldn't have gone on that bit. It should only go on the black. That's what I have been led to believe. So next job is to try it without any colour at all and see how we go. Friday evening, and I just wanted to give you some updates on a few things. So this is the card that I was working on. It's really bad. The laser printing really didn't work. For starters, I need to clean my rollers again. I don't even know how this got on there, but it's really irritating. I did this through a laminator and I did this through a heat press. I think what I'm going to have to do is bite the bullet and actually get a proper foiling machine. One of my wholesalers does it, so I can get one of those. It might just be that foiling is not something I can do, but I would really like to be able to, try. Trouble is, I had an idea for Christmas cards, and unless I can get the foiling to work, I don't think they're going to be so good. Just before this video, this bit, you should hopefully have seen me do some illustrating on my tablet. I was commissioned to make some placemats and coasters, and they had to have a robin on. Excuse me for it being back to front, but of course you're on the selfie mode, but that says granny if you can't work it out. But I created all these pretty little flowers. This is actually a robin that I drew a little while ago, but I managed to integrate it into this one, which is quite nice. I mean, there's something that's quite nice about digital art actually, is that you can swap things around, or you can use it as inspiration or tracing or whatever. So we've got a placemat and a coaster to match, and then, and this is another one, and I'm very lucky because she was so pleased with these. She has also ordered one for another set of grandparents, so I will be printing those on Monday. I'll be working on the designs over the weekend, and she may possibly be having mugs to match as well, so that's good. I did all my bookmarks that I needed to do for Gianarelli, but I'm out of the light blue tassels. I ordered some, but they came as really, really dark blue, and I don't think they're going to look quite so good. So I've ordered another set, and hopefully they will match this blue better. So that's good. What else? I've done a couple of portraits. I may possibly put them on. Can't remember. Portraits are difficult because I don't know whether or not the people who are watching this might be the people who are recipients of the portraits. So I will probably do it, but without names, so that it doesn't give anything away, just in case, I become a star in like a week before Christmas. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for today. Have a super week. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear something from you. I really love talking to you and reading your comments. It just, it makes my day, actually. And I've found that it's a beautiful community here. So I would really love to hear from you. And I will see you next week.